Hey guys, it's Adventure, welcome back to the channel, and today we're taking part in my favourite sport, abusing radial engines. Now, we are here in Idaho checking out the new pack with Orbex, which is the Idaho Deadly 3 by Milo Taylor. Now, this is 3 strips that are all really gnarly with tons of intensive vegetation overhaul, animations. We've got drones, we've got condors, we've got eagles, we've got people fishing, we've got crazy stuff there. I'm looking forward to seeing these, and we have Simmons Airstrip, we have Dewey more, and we have Vines Airstrip. It's a fire tower as well, and I figured let's take something highly inappropriate, the beaver. This one has a black panel. That is different. I like that. I've not flown this livery before. Say hi to Captain Meowington, my co-pilot. He's also very, as always, important. Let's get ourselves set up. We are running onto a correct tank here. Nice and simple startup here on your beaver. Tighten off oil cap. Okay, we should be good on priming because it is rather warm here. Why isn't this working? Okay, everything should be ready to rock here for us to start, so we'll give her a kick. Wonderful. Now we're at a reasonable altitude here, about 6,000 feet, which makes this much trickier. We're dealing with 700 and 900 foot airstrips today, which are going to be spicy enough when we're dealing with them in a smaller plane. It's not a smaller plane. It's a beaver. It's a pretty chunky girl. She's a big lady, but she'll do the job. She's a classic. Okay. Gonna want to lean off a little bit here. And we're going to get ourselves taxied out right now. Okay, let's get my head switched on. And we are ready to rock and roll, Idaho style. Could be doing this in a Super Cub, could be doing it in a Mall, could be doing it in a Cessna. Nah. They got the bush plane right with de Havilland in Canada. I intend to keep proving that over and over again. Call me traditionalist, I like DC-3s, I like beavers, I like radial engines, and I like inappropriate airplanes. Alright, we'll just put a little bit of flapping here. We don't need a ton. We want speed mostly. Let's get this old girl moving. And she doesn't half do it. Every single time you ask of her, she'll get it done. Okay. Trim this thing out a little bit. There we go. Let's make sure we're on the right page for this to navigate. And we need to go to the right here, which means we have to climb around the corner here a little bit and find our comfort zone. See, we're going to be a little bit limited on manifold pressure today. That is expected with these conditions, so let's try and find a comfortable mixture. Keep an eye on our instruments down here, of course, because some of these will give us some good indications of what we're after. You can also use your ear. Your ear is very important when it comes to things like your exhaust gas temperature. There we go. Okay, let's start worrying about turning. That's the ridge line, but nothing we can really do about that here, so we have to climb around this side. And it should be a fairly easy hop across the top and get ourselves into the first strip, which is going to be Simmons Airstrip, which is a 777 foot uphill runway with a sloped approach from the southeast. Should be decent enough. Weather's pretty calm for us today, so we should be okay. But it's going to require us to be a little bit more patient when it comes to how we look at this, because I'm going to have to take a look at each of these and really work out what we're going to do. I can't just come on in, sight unseen, and run this blind. That's asking for trouble, to be brutally honest. Yeah, that's what we wanted on their terrain. Now, she's not got the most wonderful visibility. She's definitely not got the shortest stopping distance. But the beaver will do a lot, especially if you treat her nicely. And she's a tough old workhorse. We've got the big ask and bush tyres on this girl today, the 35s, so it should be plenty. It means we can kind of drop her on the wheels a little bit more than we might normally. But no, looking forward to seeing what these strips are like. This is my first time visiting these, by the way. I have never seen these before today. You are joining me blind into 3 gnarly little strips that I've never seen. I don't know if the Beaver can handle these, but then again I took the A2A Comanche into 3 of Parallel 42's torture strips. So it's probably possible, I guess. We're going to be in about 3 minutes to Simmons, which is... these are all available from Warbeck's website and their app. Simmons is India Delta Sierra Mike. We have India Delta Delta Mike, which is Dewey Moore. And we have India Delta Victor November, which is Vine's Airstrip. We took off from Uniform 60, which is Big Creek, which is just down the way. I'll try and find where I got that scenery from for that one for you. And as always, for those who are asking why I have a cat, this is the Got Friends Best Friend add-on pack, which replaces your co-pilots with multiple different animals. So you too can have a furry co-pilot that doesn't torment your soul like the figures do from Microsoft. Alright. Yeah, so we're running up at now about 11,000 feet here. So we're running a little bit thin. Let's try and tease her out a little bit here. Shouldn't be too far away, and we'll head into the first of our strips. We're going to have to get down a fair bit in here, so I have to work out where that is. So time to descend here. We'll keep some altitude so we can work at what we're getting into first. But I have genuinely no idea what we're looking at here, so we'll have to work it out when we get down there. And that's the whole goal. I'm treating this like I've been told about this place, I know about it roughly. We'll get there and find out what's going on. And we'll have to see if we can make that work. That's the goal, at least. So we're kind of ballpark on course here. I'm assuming it's going to be down this ravine here somewhere. So I'm assuming we're going to be approaching from above it, so we're going to turn around and come back. Is likely, because it's a southeast approach, which should be ahead of us. Because we're kind of coming at this from... right now we're facing east, so we need to come at it more from the this way. So maybe no, we'll be coming at the uphill slope. Trying to get my bearings here for us. Yeah, we'll be coming out down this angle here, so most likely that way. So I have to circle back and come in this side. I'm going to put my pumps on for fuel if I'm going to run at low throttle. Notice that it hits me a bit on the RPM, but we'll be okay. Okay, where is this little strip? I need to get a visual on this sooner than later. I'm hoping it's around the corner up ahead. Try and stick to the left-hand side of the valley here so I can get a good look out the side. Work at what I'm facing. So we'll just come on over here. Yeah, it's going to be around this bend here, I suspect. And we'll work out what we have to handle. If that's it ahead of me, that's going to be very interesting. Okay, where are you? Oh, that better not be it. I don't think that is it. Ah, here it is. Okay. I think our approach is turning around this way, so we'll scud down the valley here, we'll spin around, and we'll throw it in and make a test approach. That looks pretty straightforward on the ridgeline there. We should be having an easy job. Turning around could be a bit more interesting though, so we'll try and do that here. We're going to be about just under 11,000, so yeah, this is interesting. I am set at the correct 2999. Yeah, we're good there. Okay, let's get this thing turned around and make a test run. So we're under speed here, so I'll notch our flaps in from our cruise flaps. We'll put takeoff flaps down. Begin our turn. Try and keep the pedals a little bit straighter for this turn. I don't want to pull the inside wing back too far, because that will happen. Full throttle in the turn. Because if I'm stalling with the low wing too far back, the angle of attack's too steep, it'll stall and spin me in. We don't want to do that. In fact, we can always rudder to the outside of the turn and pull it round in a ploughing turn, which gives us low wing forward, which means the top wing will stall first. Okay, where are you at? I see it there. Okay. I see it there. I think we're okay. Slip her in a little bit, drop some altitude. Oh, this is going to be snarky. This is not going to be pleasant. Okay, we'll slip this way so I've got a better view. Nah. No, you don't. Come on. That's it, you pig. Let's get in here. That's it. Oh, I nearly killed myself 3 times there. Ah, come on, stop. Stop. Duh. It's a tree, it's a tree, it's a tree, it's a tree, it's a tree. We're okay. Oh god, disaster averted. That was not pleasant. This is not a good altitude. This is not an appropriate plane. Hi, little fella. Oh, this is the stupidest thing I've ever done. This is not appropriate for what we're doing. Oh boy. Parking brake will go on. Let's give it some throttle at idle to keep our RPMs up here. We're going to have a quick shufty around outside. Fellow and his dog. It's down here at the river. That was a mildly spicier than I thought it was going to be, Strip. I mean, it wasn't bad, but yeah, I nearly spun twice there. In fact, it started to go on me, but we managed to just about save it. Oh, this looks nice over here. Oh, yes, on the approach path, we've got the rocks by the river. That's kind of pretty. Some deer down here. Lots of deer around here. Yeah, this is really narrow. Really narrow. This would be a nope, I think, with a real beaver. It might be possible, but it's skinny. It's real skinny. Okay. Let's get out of here, shall we? First objective, get off the ground. Downhill should help us. Let's go. That's it. Come on. Tail up. Tail up. Good girl. There we go. Speed up and... You can away. You can away. You can away. That was a bird. Don't want to hit that. Those are bad for your health. Flaps are clean. Panic averted. Not much airspeed, so we're going to have to turn around here. Off to Dewey Moor. That was the 777-foot one, so we can do 770 feet. Dewey Moor is 771, so it is 6 feet shorter. I think we had 6 feet spare. I think we'll be okay. Let's hope it's not quite as nasty on the approach as that one was. Let's get the nose down here for our turn, and we'll keep up. We're playing with the edge of angle of attack here. This is too big and too dumb to be flying like this. Okay, bring around. Nose down. There's our strip, and we should be heading off in that direction. Ballpark. Yep, that direction. And climbing up here. Okay, we can do that. I'm not fond of the altitude in our climb situation. Keeping the pumps on, I think, for this. I'm not fond of that valley. So this is straight on. I'm comfortable with this because I can get around, I think. I don't know about our climb potential to get up there. It's plausible, but it's not great. So I'm going to take us over to this side. Aim us more for here so we can turn around to the left if we have to. Bug out along the ridgeline because the terrain drops a bit lower there. Terrain is generally lower here, so we can probably scud out and make it just about. I don't want to put myself in anything. I'm not going up that. That is death. Flying up that is not advisable. We're maintaining airspeed right now, so we're pretty comfortable. I think we're feeling good. Feeling sassy. We've got some legs under us still. We've got airspeed. It's slowly bleeding off now. Coming up to 11,000. Naturally aspirated engine is not entirely having a great time. Losing airspeed here. We're going to clear this. We're going to clear this. No problemo. Okay. So if we needed to bug out, we could roll around and we've got the ridgeline that's just sloper down there, which lets us kind of escape without really being too concerned. We're still about 18 knots here, so we are Gucci. Climb over this, get the nose down. Bring it around to the right. And we should be looking for Dewey more. And we're going to be doing it again. Okay. It's down here somewhere, and I don't like that. Dropping into a lot of these valleys. I think vines should be further along the same valley, so we shouldn't need to climb too harshly. But locating this down here is going to be the tricky part for us. So this is an approach from the east, this one. Upslope from the east, and we are currently heading northeast, so should be that way. So I'm going to take us down this way slightly as we get ahead of it. Drop the old snoot. Get it down here. I love this kind of flying because it's technical, it's challenging, and it tries my abilities. If I screw up, I screw up. But I have to fly right on the edge sometimes of capability, which is why I'm not flying a little high-performance bush plane, which would eat these strips alive, because it'd be a boring flight. You know, we'd fly to 3 cool airstrips, we'd have a good time, and it'd be manageable. But I'm in a naturally aspirated beaver that weighs a freaking ton and flies like a half-ton pickup truck. Right. Is that what I'm... Oh god, that is what I'm looking for. Oh boy. This could be interesting. This could be real interesting, because I'm pretty sure... Oh god, where's the actual approach to this? Oh, that's it. Well then, this is about to get interesting, so we're going to have to scud down the valley here. So I need to get turned around, we've got some more room. Easy enough, she says, as she plots the next time this thing's going to fall out of the sky. Now, beavers are a very, very predictable airplane once you get used to them. It's incredibly forgiving, and it'll eat a lot. It drops a wing if you're not careful, but it will drop a wing in a way you can actually recover in many ways. Big lift surfaces. Let's get over that ridgeline because I can't quite see it in contrast. Right. Let's get the nose down here and turn hard. Keep the power on. Roll it round, drop the nose, so we're not going to be losing airspeed. Catch the river bend to our left here, and we just drop into this. Okay. Feeling good. Right, on landing flap setting. Okay, sit up in my seat nice and tall. Drag this nose around the bend. Oh, this is some... Oh no, this is going to be unpleasant. Yeah, I'm having to force it around on the throttle. I can feel her on the edge here. I can feel it right on the edge. This is not going to be... I don't even know if I have much go-around opportunity if this goes wrong. Let's try and not screw this up. That would be wonderful. Full power. There we are. Oh, This landing gear needs inspecting after we're done. Oh boy. I'm abusing this poor airplane with something rotten. But this is not a big strip in the slightest. What have we got down here to spin around? Okay. Parking brakes are on. Bring it up to there. 1,000. What is that? The McCall Mountain Canyon flying thing. I'm pretty sure I'm meant to recognize her. I don't know who she is, but I'm pretty sure I'm meant to recognize her. Also, badass female pilots. Hell yes. We could dig this. So we've got down here, we've got the gorgeous river coming along. Tried not to look at most of that on the way in. I did not want to hit it. But that's okay. I do love the ancillary scenery around these things. It really makes a big difference for me. Just the rock along here. This would be a great river to actually come down in the Got Friends canoe. Didn't notice any of this gorgeous detail because I was too busy hanging on to my ass as we came in. I know one of these has got a map. I'm pretty sure it's Vines. I'm wondering where I should actually get off here. This feels like the straightest, safest option because I can climb out along the valley. But I'm not sure. This is uphill here, so I can probably come up here and run down that way. I'm going to come up here and do that. Because it levels out a bit, but then it kicks over. I think if I straighten out my takeoff run, I might actually have a better chance. We're going to do that. It's all grass. We're on tundra tyres. It'll do. Right. Uh-oh. That's going to be her wing, so we don't want to turn around properly here. Mine are bigger. Okay. Get up on top of this little ridge here. Okay. Here goes nothing. Trying to do a freaking main gear stand at a beaver. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Get me some airspeed, please. Duh. Okay, can I turn with this speed? Flaps retracting, nose down. Oh god, that's tight. That's what she said. Oh, that's a bird. Okay. One more to go, Vines. And we're nearly there. Are you sweating? Is it warm in here? I think it's pretty warm in here, actually. Okay. Well, we lost a lot of altitude here, so we're good. We've got a bit more airspeed, so... Where does my motor want to run best? That's our real goal. So this is a 1,000-foot approach from the east. So this is going to be tight. I have to turn within what's normal runway sort of distance from the east. So I'm assuming I have to come in this way. And then there's going to be a kink round a river bend that I have to follow in. So this is going to be probably horrible. Even though it's 920 feet, I suspect it will feel harder. Okay, what have we got to work with here? Okay, should be around the corner there. Okay, we're pretty... We've got a lot here. We've got a lot of power. So we should be able to haul it in on the power a little bit better. This is where it's going to be tricky. Oh, God. Oh, no. Don't be this. It's not this. That's cool. Oh, no, it's that. That's... Oh, this is fine. Really? This is fine. Who's the easiest one of the day? Yeah, we got that one. I mean, hell. Doesn't look that sloped. Eh. We'll come back over. We'll take a look. It doesn't look sloped from this side, but I can't tell. But it looks more approachable. It's slightly wider on that entrance, so we'll give it a crack. Let's bring this up and over. Got that dead valley over the other side to hang around on. Nose down. Little bit of pedal. There she is. Hold her in a slip. Drop some of this altitude. We don't need it. Yeah, I think this is a good angle. This should burn some speed too. Put some flaps in. Okay, looking good. Looking good, looking good. Slowing down nicely. Not slowing down great, but slowing down. Let's go full flaps here. Throw the barn doors out like spoilers. Yeah, this is plenty good. We'll make a nice flat-in approach here. So I want to put some power on. We're losing that. That's a tree. Pull the nose up over that. Oh, sugar. I asked for this. I asked for this. Oh, God. I killed it myself. I was going to do it eventually, wasn't I? It was going to happen eventually. Let's kill everything off and not murder myself in the airplane. There we go. I'm not even mad. I'm leaving this like it is. I asked for that. That should have been a go around. I was too wobbly on my power. And I was not in a... Yeah, I freaking asked for this. My power was too choppy. My airspeed was too low. Too much flap, so I couldn't really power away and give myself enough kind of zoom to kind of get out of the stickiness I was in. So, yeah, I asked for that. I'm leaving that in the video. You guys deserve to see it. It was hasty. I wanted to kind of wrap the video up, so I decided to come in and get it done. It is flat, so that was pretty much the right angle to come in from. It was wide enough, but I'm a dumbass who basically put it in too far on the nose and I hit the brakes, thus bending a perfectly good beaver. I'm probably writing it off. Never said I was perfect. I am an optimist, which is probably a bad thing. Hello, fishing man Bob. Hi. You having fun? I wonder if he's caught anything. Don't see anything else. Nice little strip, though. And this might be the one that has the map. It is... Hello, drone operator. Oh, yeah. I forgot this is the one that has drones flying around. You might have to watch out for. If you look here, we'll see where we first went. And then we hopped across this ridgeline here. Because that was the type valley. That was the kind of bowl we had. We came up here. Dropped down there to Dewey Moor. Along here to Vines. And that's where the fire tower is. With a helipad next to it. This is a neat little detail, honestly. Like, I really appreciate that kind of depth in a scenery. Just little Easter eggs. And it's simple stuff, but these are really challenging, fun little strips. They're not similar to each other. They're different and unique. And that's another 206 model. I hate people putting 206 models in their freaking sceneries. Because I want a 206, because I would have brought a 206 here. 206 is my favourite single-engine Cessna. If I could own a single plane, it'd probably be a 206. I want one badly, and this would have not been a great angle because it's dream. Oh no, reasonable approach into here. That'd have been actually fine. Yeah, I'm just a dumbass that rushes things, but these are gorgeous and not expensive on Orbex's scenery. Really, really like these. Great addition to your Idaho backcountry flying, and don't be a downer. Upside downer, that is. Bye.